Hello and welcome. My name is Greg Mullen. I'm the area manager for Waterford Wexford. I've been in post for a few months now, having taken over from my colleague Vincent Daly, who you will all know, who's off enjoying his retirement, and I'd like to extend my full gratitude to him for all the work he's done over the years in chairing the CYPSC. The CYPSC plan, as you know, was developed during a very difficult time for our community during COVID, and it is amazing that we'll be able to develop such a robust plan during that time. What has particularly impressed me over the years been the commitment of our voluntary agencies in the community. They have worked incredibly hard and stuck to their task extremely well to try and get this report completed. And I've had the pleasure of witnessing some of the direct work and contact that they have with our young children, and it has always been excellent. I'd like to send huge thanks to all the agencies that contributed over the years to making the CYPSC plan so successful. In particular, I'd like to thank Sheila Barrett for her leadership and direction in the CYPSC project, and I'd also like to thank the chairs of all the subgroups and anyone that has helped in any way. I look forward to continuing to chair the Wexford CYPSC committee, and I would also like to encourage all of you to take the time to read this very important document for children and families in our community.
The Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth have asked each county in Ireland to bring together a range of stakeholders to develop a children and young people's plan. Wexford CYPSC has compiled its second Children and Young People's Plan. The launch of the plan was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. However, for the last year we have been actively implementing the plan, and today it's being made available online. Now I'm going to highlight some of the key areas of the plan that may be of interest to you. The introductory section traces the development of Wexford CYPSC. It explains the organisations that are involved in the CYPSC committee and outlines the subgroup structure. How we link with other county level structures is also highlighted. The process of how the Children and Young People's Plan was developed is explained. This involved extensive consultation with key stakeholders, children, young people and parents. Wexford CYPSC was established in 2014, and some of the key achievements to date are outlined, as well as the learning, challenges, impacts and strengths of the CYPSC initiative in County Wexford. The socio-demographic profile highlights some key figures for children and young people. Read this section to find out more. The overview of services to children and families details the range of services that are currently provided by statutory, community and voluntary organisations in the county. It also specifies whether the service provided is targeted or universal or both. Details of these services can also be found on Wexford CYPSC's website. The local priority areas identified in the Children and Young People's Plan are summarised on page 79. The following action plan sets out the numerous actions that are included in the plan under the 5 national outcomes of Better Outcomes, Brighter Futures, which are that children and young people are active and healthy with physical and mental well-being, achieving full potential in learning and development, safe and protected from harm, have economic security and opportunity, are connected, respected and contributing to their world. Some of the listed services have developed short videos, and these can be viewed on the Wexford CYPSC website. Here is a short snippet of what you can expect to see.
So Wexford Local Development is a local development company that works to promote equality and to promote inclusion and to encourage people to make the very best of their opportunities. And we have a vision of communities that are thriving and where people feel valued and where people feel that they're part of the bigger picture and that there's equality for everybody to achieve what they want to achieve.
Well, I suppose the ETB role is also about support and development of youth work in general, and in that role I suppose we offer guidance and we look to develop opportunities for the youth work sector, and we also try to maximise resources. So a recent example of that with Wexford CYPSC included securing additional counselling hours for young people through collaboration of all of the providers that provide services to young people, the ETB, CYPSC and WLD.
PPFS works under 3 main streams: parenting, participation and MEHL, the area-based approach. Under our parenting stream, we would work to ensure that parents in the local area, which is Wexford for us, have a say, and that the things that are going on for them in their lives are brought to the table so that we make sure that we're meeting the needs of families in County Wexford.
Wexford CYPSC support implementation of national early years funding programmes such as the ECCE scheme, which is also known as the free preschool year. So this caters for children from 2.5 up to 5 years. We also support advice around the national childcare scheme, and this is where parents can avail of financial supports towards their childcare costs through universal and income related subsidies, and this is catered for children up to the age of 15 years.
So a local CYPSC committee will address the issues of the children and young people in their locality, and my job as the representative, the primary principal representative, is to bring details of courses, schemes, programmes back to the other principals, and they may find something that will be of use to them to support children and young people in their locality.
For children, Youth Neuros provides a broad spectrum of services. Really from birth, there's something on offer in our service for you. We provide play therapy. We would provide a literacy-based program through our new project called Parent Child Plus. We provide parenting supports and programs for new parents in particular. We also provide social opportunities for new parents as well. Again, if you're a mum or a dad and you're having issues or struggles at home and you think that we can help, we're there for you as well.
So the juvenile diversion programme there is specifically set up within An Garda Síochána. It's a national programme, but the juvenile diversion programme is specifically there for juveniles that will come into contact with An Garda Síochána as a result of small misdemeanours that they may encounter. Small little issues such as public order issues, very small things like that. And the main objective in relation to the juvenile diversion programme is to keep juveniles out of the criminal justice system. That's the whole ethos behind it.
So FTYS has a very clear message that it's trying to communicate to the young people who engage in our services, that the young person is full of opportunity, that they are the asset, that they have the strengths and the skills within them, and we see it as our role to try and encourage the young person to identify that skill, that power, that positivity that's already harnessed in every single young person in County Wexford. And it's FTYS's role to help you identify a path, a positive change, and harness that asset or that goodwill that you already have in the community as a young person, and try and channel the positivity to create a positive change for yourself.
The Women's Refuge is a service based in Wexford Town. We are a short-term emergency accommodation space for women and children who are escaping and seeking support free from violence, and we provide a range of services that will help women begin to develop a plan to be able to move forward safely.
Wexford Rape Crisis provides a specialised counselling service for adolescents, for young people aged 12 and upwards. It also provides support for the parents or the guardians of the young person presenting to the service. In this way, a rounded support service can be given to the wider family.
So at the moment, children's disability services are in the process of being reconfigured. And what this means is that 91 network disability teams are being established. So the HSE disability services are coming together with the HSE funded voluntary organisations to form network teams in each area. And what this means for County Wexford is that there will be 4 teams. So there will be one in New Ross, there will be one in Gorey, one in Wexford and one in Enniscorthy. And nationally this project is called Progressing Disabilities.
Gorey Local Training Initiative provides training for those who are not otherwise catered for by the education system, and is primarily aimed at those in receipt of a welfare payment.
It's great to see, at the end of the 18 months, the change in these young people when they come in through the doors and, they can't look at you and they've no confidence or self-belief, and they feel a failure because they don't know what they want to do, and they see their weaknesses are highlighted. And at the end of the 18 months that they've grown and developed, and they've, identified their strengths, and, they know that they have a bright future ahead and they can progress, onto any area that they want to.
Thank you to all the members of Wexford Children and Young People's Services Committee, the subgroups and all the various stakeholders, the children, young people and parents who were all involved in the compilation of this plan. I'd also like to give a special word of thanks to Therese Dalton from Dalton Films and Nicola Bailey from Bailey Designs. Please take some time to read through the plan.